At -65 degrees, the world doesn't just go cold, it becomes a void. A place where the very air you breathe is a weapon, and every second is a fight for the next. Survival here isn't a choice, it's a miracle. In this frozen wasteland, death is the only constant, waiting in every shadow, in every gust of wind that screams across the ice. But today, the silence of the storm is about to be broken by a heart that refuses to stop beating. A mother with a mission far greater than her own survival. She carries a burden far heavier than her own life. A heartbeat that depends entirely on her strength. A tiny soul in desperate need of a miracle. The Arctic is indifferent to suffering. To these mountains, she is just a speck of dust. But to the cub in her mouth, she is the entire universe. She has been walking for days. Her energy is depleted, her muscles screaming for rest that will never come. Not until they are safe. Not until the cold stops biting. The world is literally crumbling around her. The ice beneath her paws is unstable, a treacherous path through a kingdom of frost and shadow. Even the silence is heavy. The weight of the world is pushing down on her, trying to bury her before she can reach her destination. Every breath is a lungful of needles. Her paws are numb, her pads cracked by the unrelenting frost. Every step is a jagged blade of ice cutting into her flesh. But she doesn't stop. She can't. The cub's warmth is slipping away. The Arctic is claiming another soul, piece by agonizing piece. The life in her mouth is getting lighter, more fragile. In the deadliest cold ever recorded, she is fighting her final battle. A battle she cannot afford to lose. Not for her child, not for the future. Her body is screaming for rest. The snow felt like a soft, white grave, beckoning her to just let go. The temptation to sleep is almost overwhelming, but she isn't walking for herself. She is walking for the future she carries in her mouth. She refuses to be another victim of the Arctic's greed. She remembers the sun, the warmth of the forest floor, before the world turned white and hollow. A life without fear, where the grass was soft and green. She was a queen of the woods, a hunter, a provider. Now she is just a survivor, clinging to the edge of existence with everything she has left. This was the promise she made, a life of safety, a life of joy. That promise is her only fuel now, even as the stars are hidden by the storm. Every inch of progress is a hard-won victory. The terrain is as hostile as the weather, trying to pull her down into the cold abyss below. The world is literally falling apart around her. But she doesn't flinch. Her love has turned into a shield of iron, stronger than the stone and ice. The valley is a wind tunnel of ice. She is out in the open, vulnerable and exposed. But the end is in sight. She can feel the change in the air. She has seen this place before from the ridges. A place where the rules of nature are rewritten. A place where warmth is a promise, not a memory. Hope has a flickering golden glow. It is the finish line of her marathon, the only thing keeping her frozen paws moving forward. She has reached the end. With one last ounce of will, she delivers her child to the doorstep of hope. Her work is done. Her life is the price. And then, everything changed. The warmth from inside meets the freezing air of the night, a clash of two very different worlds. He doesn't believe his eyes, a miracle delivered by a mother's dying breath. He sees the sacrifice written in the frozen tracks on his porch. He picks up the life she saved. The storm had taken almost everything, but it hadn't taken hope. Not tonight. Not this time. Not on his watch. The heat is a shock to the cub's system. A slow, agonizing return to the world of the living, guided by human hands and an open heart. He fights for that life as if it were his own. The bond between species, forged in the fires of an Arctic winter. He refuses to let her sacrifice be in vain. Then, a miracle happens. A tiny twitch of an ear, a sign that the fire inside the cub is stronger than the ice outside. The cub is back. The first taste of survival. A legacy of love, bought at the highest possible price. The cub begins to feed, reclaiming its place in the world. Its strength is returning, slow and steady. The ghost of the storm is fading, replaced by the rhythmic, powerful beat of a healthy heart. Because of her, life continued. The story didn't end in the snow. It began again, here, in the heart of human compassion and animal courage. He goes back for her, hoping against hope for one more miracle. But the cold is a thief that rarely gives back what it steals. The mother is still. She didn't survive the night. She gave every last joule of heat, every last beat of her heart to her child. A mother's ultimate final gift. She didn't survive, but her love did. It beat on, inside the warm cabin safe from the storm. Her love is her legacy, her victory over death. The seasons changed, the snow melted, and the world turned green once more. But the memory of that night remained etched in the heart of the woods. A life saved, a legacy honored. This is the power of a mother's instinct, stronger than any blizzard. The heart of the wild lives on, vibrant and free. Nature is full of stories like this, stories of survival, of love, and of incredible sacrifice. These are the voices that often go unheard. Here at WildEcho Tales, we are dedicated to sharing these stories, to being the voice of the wild in a world that often forgets to listen. We believe that understanding these stories is the first step toward protecting the world they inhabit, to finding our own place in the great circle of life. The journey continues. Every new day is a testament to the sacrifice made in the snow. Every breath is a tribute to the mother who didn't give up. The cycle of life is built on these moments, on the quiet heroes who give everything so that the future can have a chance. We honor them today. Under the same stars that watched over that blizzard, the world sleeps. But the story remains, a light in the darkness for all who hear it. If this story moved you, don't forget to subscribe to WildEcho Tales for more powerful wildlife rescue stories. Help us honor the wild. Like this video and share it, because stories like this deserve to be seen. Every share helps us reach more hearts. Thank you for being here. What was the most emotional part of this story for you? Let us know in the comments below. We love hearing from our community. Bringing these stories to life requires patience, passion, and a deep respect for the animals we follow. It's a journey we're proud to take. We face the same storms, the same cold, to bring you the truth of the wild. Because these stories are too important to be lost. Our team is small but dedicated. Every video is a labor of love, a tribute to the incredible creatures that share our world. Our mission goes beyond storytelling. We support conservation efforts to ensure that habitats remain safe for generations to come. By watching and sharing, you are part of this mission. You are helping to raise awareness for the beautiful, fragile world we all share. For our children and for theirs. Let's make sure that stories like this continue to have a place in our world. Together, we are the voice of the wild. As the sun sets on this story, we are reminded of the incredible strength of the natural world, the resilience that survives even the darkest storms. The cub is a living testament to that strength, a reminder that love is the most powerful force in any world, human or wild. The Arctic is quiet now, but the story remains, a light in the darkness, a promise of hope for all who care to listen. Thank you for listening. Nature is full of stories. We are just the messengers. Keep the spirit of the wild in your heart, always. Until next time, stay wild. This has been a WildEcho Tales presentation. Thank you for being part of our journey. Goodbye. WildEcho Tales, connecting you to the heart of the wild, one story at a time. Subscribe for more. Visit our website for more stories, behind-the-scenes content, and ways to support our mission. We'll see you there. Follow us on social media for daily doses of the wild. Join the conversation and be part of the pack. WildEcho Tales. Thank you for watching WildEcho Tales, where every story matters. Farewell.